Hi, this is a really brief introduction to Prezi, which is a zooming presentation editor. So here's the Prezi homepage. We can click on various things up here. First thing we're going to do is click Your Prezis. We haven't got anything on here yet, so we click New Prezi. We can add a title into there, we can add a description if we want to, and click on New Prezi to load the editor in our browser. Once the editor loads, you can see we've got this canvas area here where we're going to create our presentation, and we've got all of our tools up in the left hand top corner and some menu items up here on the right. So to start off, we can choose to write something, so we click and double click anywhere on here to add some text. So we might write all about web apps. So we've got various options there. That's our text. Now any object within Prezi you can move around, manipulate by using what they call the zebra. So you've got three things here. This outer ring allows you to rotate the item. The middle ring, click on it, allows you to make it bigger and smaller, zoom it in and out. And the inner space there just allows you to drag it around and move it where you want. So we're going to have this here. We can add some more text. So whatever you want to add here, we might want to change those things. We might want to just make that slightly bigger over here and make this one slightly bigger over here as well. And when you've got your basic outline there, if you want to add more, you can just drag the space around or zoom in and out using the buttons or your mouse wheel. And then we've got other things here. We can add pictures, so we can insert a picture. We load the file up, just load this picture in here, and there we go. In exactly the same way as we did with the text, we can resize it, make it smaller, we can drag it around, and don't forget we can zoom in and out. So if we zoom in here, make this really small in comparison to our words, and we can hide it in something if we want to. Zoom out again. So here's our text. Now when we've got everything we're ready for, we can add some frames to keep ideas together. So we might add a frame around this bit here, one over here, and then finally we can add on some paths which will allow us to present in a certain order. And you can change that as you present. You can click on anything, zoom in and out, and jump straight back to the order whenever you want. If you want to add in some orders, we click on there first, and then on there, and then on there, and then we might go back to here again for the fourth time. So when we've got all of this done, we can now present from inside this area as well, or we can download it. So if we click on Show here, you'll see bottom right we've got some little presentation buttons have appeared, and we can just step through our Prezi very quickly by clicking on these buttons. So first thing, we jump to Web Apps for Students. We can just quickly click around, and we can zoom in on this bit here, look, by clicking on the picture straight in, and then we can go back to our order just like that. So that's a very basic Prezi. When we're done and we're happy, we can click out of that, we can exit, and that will save it for us. And then it loads here, and we've got the options here. We can edit it again, we can save a copy and then maybe make some changes to a separate copy. We can download it and we can present it offline, or we can delete it if we want to, and that gets put in there. We've also got options to share it. You can embed it in a blog or a website. You can make it public or private if you want to use that, and you can add other people in, because you can have multiple people collaborating on a Prezi. So that's Prezi, very quick overview.